Talbot House in Poperinge, a town situated a few miles behind the lines in World War I, provided respite for thousands of soldiers during the conflict. The house was set up by chaplains Neville Talbot and Philip Tubby Clayton, and was named after Talbot's brother Gilbert, who had died on the outskirts of Ypres in 1915. Talbot House provided a home from home for some of the 250,000 British soldiers who would stay in Poperinge during their time off from the trenches.
So the philosophy behind the house was really that they wanted to offer something for the body, something for the heart and the mind, and something for the soul. So there was a canteen, there was a shop. The soldiers could lie in the garden in the sun with a mug of tea and a book. There was a piano. But for a lot of soldiers that would not have been enough. So they said we must do something for those who want to be in a quieter area. And this is why on the first and the second floor they organized a library with a couple of thousand of books. But then Clayton said, of course, we must have a church here. And this is why he decided to start a church in the attic of the house.
As part of the centenary commemorations, the Queen's Coldstream Guards Band visited the house. They played and provided a similar entertainment to what some of the soldiers may have enjoyed during the war. The visit was the first for the band in 98 years. One of the thousands of visitors was the Norfolk author and poet Ralph Hale Mottram.
At Talbot House in the First World War they kept a visitor's book. Ralph Mottram has left his name in the visitor's book and also the date he was here, which means that he possibly spent a couple of hours here waiting for a night train to go on leave, or either he was returning from leave and spent a couple of hours here before going back to his regiment.
After the war and before his death in 1971, Mottram went on to become Lord Mayor of Norwich between 1953 and 54. But not before writing his award-winning Spanish Farm trilogy, based on his experiences during World War I, which may well include the time he spent at Talbot House.